Hey guys, today we are going to talk about paper straws and my strong aversion to them. The bottom line is, paper straws, we all know that they suck. They suck, they're the worst, but I have several concerns that I wanted to point out about paper straws that I think we should all be aware of. So first, we all know that paper straws are the inferior child of straws. They don't even serve their purpose as a straw. But plastic straws, we all know plastic is the enemy. It's bad for the environment, it's bad for our bodies. But are paper straws any better for you? And that is the first concern I have. So studies have shown that some plastic straws leak particles into your beverage, thereby getting consumed into your body. But paper straws only last 5 minutes before they dissolve, disintegrate, and flake off into your drink. And I don't know about you, but when I drink through a paper straw, the paper particles are more noticeable to me than any plastic particles. And that could be because plastic is a harder substance, so I think that plastic would leak less particles than paper. And you would consume more paper particles by drinking through a paper straw. And I don't know whether the plastic particles that come off in a drink with a plastic straw are any better than the particles that come off when you drink through a paper straw. But I do think that the particles that leak off of a paper straw, there are more of them, since the paper straws disintegrate. Which is something to think about. Do paper straws pose a health risk? It's weird to think about because paper straws, you automatically think of them as the solution, the environmentally friendly, ecologic solution, and therefore you kind of associate paper straws with healthy. They're kind of neck and neck almost, but are they? So I did some research and I found that paper straws are treated with chemicals. I mean, of course they have to meet certain regulations to be able to be released into the masses, but so do plastic straws, and plastic straws still leak particles that are bad for us. So do paper straws do the same thing? And do they do it at a higher rate? I don't know. But it also makes the drink taste bad. No one wants a paper flavored drink. Unless you're on My Strange Addiction. I'm sure there's been an episode about someone that... Oh, there has been. I know, I've seen it on YouTube. There's been an episode of someone that eats paper. But that's not most of us. I mean, if you do, to each their own. But I don't recommend it. Because it has... I mean, we all know that paper comes from trees. So you think about, like, natural tree. But also, paper itself is treated with bleach and chemicals in order for it to become this paper substance. So are paper straws the same? Are they treated with things that are bad for us? It's the first concern I have. Now the second concern, or thing that I wanted to point out, is that paper straws are not as good for the environment as everyone says. So by adopting paper straws nationwide, you will lower the plastic consumption in regards to straws. But it's not the one solution to solve climate change and environmental issues that are large scale. Everyone would have to adopt other sustainable practices in order to even make ground. Adopting paper straws did raise awareness to the fact that plastic is ruining the environment, so it does do some good. But it isn't the one-stop solution to climate change or the environmental issues that are much larger than reducing straw consumption. The third thing I wanted to point out is that there are other viable options and alternatives to paper straws. And a case study for this could be Earth Cafe. Now, I love Earth Cafe. It's so good. Everything there is organic, and their cups and their straws are made from a plastic-like substance derived from corn. And their cups and straws are 100% compostable. Nationwide coffee chains should take a page from Earth Cafe's practices in sustainability, because I think that that is the approach and the solution. to 1, the environmental issues, 2, health and safety risks, and 3, the overall experience of drinking through a straw. Because no one wants to drink through a straw and have to chug their coffee in 5 minutes before it disintegrates. That's just not a good experience. So a plastic-like substance derived from corn could be something that these other chains could adopt. There are also other straws that you can buy. There are pasta straws, and pasta is a harder substance, so it will not disintegrate or dissolve as quickly as a paper straw. There are silicone straws that are FDA approved, and then there are stainless steel straws. All of these are great options and solutions to using a straw and being environmentally friendly. So I'm on my way to Starbucks because today is the holiday collection reveal, and on the subject of paper straws, I'm hoping that they do not give me a paper straw. And this is a suburban location, and usually the cities are the first to adopt paper straws, so I'm hoping that I still get a plastic straw, even though it's not the most environmentally friendly solution. And I really hope that Starbucks specifically adopts a different type of straw. Their sippy cups that they made, it's not the solution. They end up using more plastic than even a lid with a straw. So it's not the solution. I know Starbucks said that it uses 9% less, but other outlets have found that it uses more. So Starbucks specifically should adopt another sustainable plastic solution for their cups and their straws, not just the straws. So yeah, let's see. And today they say if you order a peppermint drink, you can get a free reusable cup. And it's almost 5 o'clock. And yes, I'm having coffee at 5 o'clock. It's my second coffee of the day. But I hope to get a reusable cup because that would be very on theme with today's video. So I got the 2 reusable cups because I got 2 drinks. And I got my peppermint mocha. So this is an iced peppermint mocha with half the syrup and almond milk. It's amazing. And plastic straw. So for now, this is the best solution, I think. So yeah, that was it for this week's video. Just some food for thought. Get it? Because it's a food product. Like this video if you also hate paper straws and if you found this video to be thought-provoking, and comment down below any sustainable practices that you've found or any straw solutions you have or thoughts on why paper straws suck. Join the movement. Paper straws suck, we all know it, so join in on it. We can make this like a forum. And subscribe to me. I post a new video every Thursday, and I will see you guys next week.